Hey, so in this video, I'll be going over how to create high CTR thumbnails as a business owner on YouTube. So basically, our clients consistently get over 7% CTR on their thumbnails, grabbing people's attention and confirming the click for the thumbnails. And honestly, you only have typically about 3 seconds to grab your customer's attention. And if they scroll past your video is gone. And honestly, most business owners spend hours scripting, recording, and editing videos, then use random generic Canva templates that actually have no idea how to create high quality thumbnails. And even if the video is valuable itself, nobody clicks on it. So the video is useless. So in this video, I'll be going over how to take professional thumbnail photos, okay? What makes a good thumbnail and winning examples from our clients right here. But before we get into it, if you want the full access to this Gamma Dog, there's going to be a link down below in the description if you want to access all of this value. So send this to your thumbnail designer or in-house team if you have like freelance thumbnail designer, or if you work with an in-house team, send this video to them so they can create better high CTR thumbnails for your YouTube channel. And maybe the thumbnails that they produce are not the best, so you can send this video to them. Before we even talk about the strategy behind thumbnails, we have to understand how to take high quality thumbnail photos. So these are examples of my own thumbnails, and these are examples of my client Robin here. For the setup, first of all, for the thumbnail photos, you have to keep your camera at eye level or slightly just above, just like my photo right here. So if you go to this one, as you can see here, this is too low. I don't recommend you to put your camera too low. Just probably keep it like at eye level. Obviously, I'm going to remove the background here. I'm going to remove the background behind me. As you can see, all of these are good. Just try different poses. So you can use natural lighting. This is also what I'm using right now. I'm currently using my window lighting. The sun sometimes can be unpredictable because maybe there's too much sun and it looks bad. But yeah, if you have a softbox, use it. Window light generally works perfectly, and even on an iPhone. And when you put your face in the main thumbnail, your head and your shoulders should be completely clear in the photo. All right, and as you can see here, I tried different expressions and angles. So yeah, you can do different stuff here, different expressions. Ideally, you have to take a minimum of like 12 photos per batch. If we're doing like 4 videos per month, so we would be doing like for the next 3 months. So that's 4 times 3, that's 12 thumbnails. For the 12, we're batching like for 3 months. So that these 12 photos, but we just want to have like more photos. We want to use more photos so people don't get bored and people like start noticing that you're using the same photo, just like to change it up a little bit from time to time. Just take a minimum of like 10, 12, 15 photos, and then each like 3 months you can shoot another different expressions and angles. Now, a common mistake I see most business owners make is trying to copy Mr. Beast. Now, you're not Mr. Beast. We're trying to create professional content, okay, that attracts qualified business owners who want to buy your products/services. This is my client Robin. You can see here, you can generally do a lot of expressions. He's pointing here, but you can point to the right, you can point to the side, whatever. But don't do this like Mr. Beast style, like where you open your mouth too much and do like this stuff. It's a bit childish. Yeah, just keep it professional and natural, because we're trying to attract qualified business owners. So there's many different thumbnail poses that you could do. As you can see here, there's many different stuff. Other than this, you can check for yourself. You have the Gamma Dog access link down below, and you can take inspiration from all of these poses. There's many stuff other than this. Now, thumbnail photos aren't enough, and you still have to create a high quality thumbnail using photos of your face. This is the difference between a bad thumbnail and a good thumbnail. So obviously a bad thumbnail, nobody watches it, nobody clicks on it, it doesn't get views, it looks cheap, and the title is too long. It just looks like someone made it from Canva in like 10 seconds. As you can see here, this video performed well because obviously the video idea is good, but most importantly, the thumbnail is really good. It explains what the video is talking about, and obviously it performed well. So first of all, you have to keep it very simple. You have to include your face in all thumbnails to build trust. This is very important. And even Alex Hormozi, if you search up Alex Hormozi, he includes his face in all of his thumbnail photos, okay, in all of his thumbnails. As you can see here, his face is everywhere, because whenever you see his face, you instantly know, yeah, this is Hormozi. This is why you have to include your face if you want to actually build a brand, not just make like generic YouTube videos. If you want to build a brand, you have to include your face in all of the thumbnails so people can instantly like recognize that, yeah, this is you, this is the YouTube guru, this is the email marketing guru, this is the business guru, Alex Hormozi. There's no specific thumbnail that is not in it, as you can see here. So put your face in all the thumbnails to build trust. Have around 3 main elements. People should probably like understand it in around like 3 seconds. but you can have more elements. As you can see here, you have Robin's face, and we have the misrepresentation photo, okay, the error, misrepresentation screenshot error here, and we have the text. So ideally around 3 elements. Obviously, like it depends on the topic of the video, but we could still have like more than 3 elements, but this is what I typically found to be like really good when it comes to people like understanding it faster. And the elements of the thumbnail should build curiosity to click. As you can see here, we blurred a bit these screenshots. People are curious. Okay, so they're curious to know about what this update is. I know this was the misrepresentation error screenshot. We didn't show what the update is in the thumbnail. So this just like builds a bit of curiosity and intrigue, so people click and watch. You can include shadows, backgrounds, highlights to make them stand out. I'm talking about the elements here. So include like a bunch of different stuff, shadows, backgrounds, just make it look good, so it can stand out. We don't want any visual chaos, so don't have like too many elements going on, or just try to tell one specific story so the thumbnail can actually be understandable. You have to keep the elements in the thumbnail super big and easy to understand. As you can see here, everything is super big, especially on iPhone too, because before you actually post your video, you can go to thumbs up TV. You can go to the website, upload your thumbnail and title here, check how it looks on different devices. For example, this is my thumbnail, how to come up with video ideas that book calls. So this is my video. I added my thumbnail and the title, how to come up with video ideas that book calls. So I can see the preview on the home, on the large home tab on the browser, on the small on the sidebar, and on mobile. So I can just see I can instantly tell this is a YouTube video on how to book calls, even when the display is very small, because all the elements are very big. So use Thumbs Up TV or VidIQ or whatever to actually see preview of your thumbnail before you post your video. This is very important. You can add recognizable logos and images to your ICP inside of the thumbnail. So here, Robin, he's a Google Ads agencies, and he works with e-commerce companies, and he runs their Google Ads. So this screenshot is familiar with all of the e-commerce businesses that he works with. It's real recognizable for his ICP, so they can instantly recognize it. Now, for the text elements, you would want to have maximum around 3 to 4 words, and obviously the less is better. But yeah, generally more than 4 words, 5 words is just too much. You can't really understand it fast. You want to ideally, as I said, understand it in like 3, 4, 5 seconds. The text should create curiosity to click. Saying misrepresentation update, it creates curiosity. We didn't tell people what this misrepresentation update is. We just said misrepresentation update, or you can say new update, so people are curious, so they want to know what this update is, so they click and watch. I'll show you more examples here in a second. You can create a noticeable font and color style for your channel and brand. Robin, he likes using green, so we use green everywhere. It just builds a brand. Same thing with Hermosi. I think he uses like white text. For me, for example, on my website, I like using yellow, olive kind of thing. So you can use that in your editing, use that in your thumbnails. So you can actually like build a brand that people can recognize instantly. Same thing with including your face in all of the photos. So again, we don't want to just create random thumbnails. We want to build a brand and have a consistent style. This is very, very important. You want to have consistent style in all of your thumbnails. So don't have like this font right here, and then in the next thumbnail you have like a different font and different colors, just different kind of style. And also changing the designer each time, it's not good for the brand. You either stick with an agency or stick with a team, and you don't want to be constantly switching. And the text should add curiosity, not repeat the title. So the title here is Immersion Center Misrepresentation Update, full step-by-step breakdown. We don't want to repeat all of this same title inside of the thumbnails, just repetitive, and it doesn't add any value. Speaking of titles, we'd want to keep it short, around 10 words or 50 characters. Sometimes you can go above that. That's just like the average of what most people do and what works on YouTube. You can use numbers or brackets when relevant, because this increases engagement. As you can see here, we added brackets, full step-by-step breakdown, and it works, it increases engagement. Include ICP keywords to rank in search. Here, we have a bunch of keywords like misrepresentation update, immersion center to rank, because people are actually searching for how to fix misrepresentation errors. So we would want to be ranking on YouTube. The thumbnail should make sense without reading the title. This is also a good one. If I here, for example, just delete this title, can you guess what the video is talking about by only looking at the thumbnail? This is really good. So as you can see here, we can obviously tell this is talking about specific misrepresentation update, and we even have the Merchant Center logo at the top here, so people can, I understand this is a Merchant Center update. Now for the metrics and data, impressions is basically how many people YouTube shows the video to. They don't have to specifically necessarily click it. Impressions are just how many people they saw your thumbnail, but they didn't click. Now the CTR is click-through rate, is how many people click. And then once they click, this results in a view. So it counts as a view, which is views. Quick note, if you're a business owner doing around 20K per month and you want our help to scale your YouTube channel to book 10 to 30 plus qualified sales calls every single month, you click the link below and we'll help you install this YouTube content system, including the ideation, scripting, editing, thumbnails, SEO, and even posting to generate qualified sales calls for your channel every single month. Click the first link in the description down below to book a call now. Now back to the video. Now you have to understand the analytics inside of your YouTube studio based on the CTR impressions and views. You have to understand the numbers and different scenarios and what to do. So whenever you release a new video in the first 24 to 72 hours, YouTube shows the video to your subscribers, your recent viewers, and if your audience actually clicks and watch till the end and people actually like this video, YouTube thinks people like this video. So what will happen is, this is a screenshot from our client's video, the same misrepresentation error video. So YouTube then pushes it to a bigger audience. Once your initial audience, they like it, impressions and CTR increases dramatically at first. As you can see here, impressions will skyrocket and CTR is 7.4%. Then CTR drops completely fine because a bigger audience, not all of them could be from your ICP. So CTR will drop a bit. So impressions will increase, CTR will be low, and views will increase, as you can see here. So and that's the result of a healthy YouTube thumbnail. As you can see here, we actually created the same video but different styles here. Fixed Google Merchant Center account suspended, 2.7K views. Merchant Center misrepresentation update, full step-by-step breakdown. Both videos are from my client Robin that we did for him. Performed really well. And the thumbnail here is actually very simple. It's just a Notion screenshot. And here it's more of a different style, but they both worked. And the CTR on both of these first were very high, and then because YouTube showed them to a bigger audience, and naturally he performed really well. This is my client Finley. So as you can see here, the impressions, when we first released this video, the impressions went really high. The CTR blew up here, and it did as YouTube recommended this video to a bigger audience. And the CTR here is actually above typical. It went to 3.83, 3.9. We also test different thumbnails. This is AI lead system for your SaaS. This was the video on how to increase your SaaS conversions with his AI lead magnet system. The second scenario is that if you have a good video idea but a bad thumbnail, your impressions will increase, CTR drops, and views will increase a bit, kind of similar to the last scenario. But actually, good video ideas can always perform good. If you have a good video idea and thumbnail is bad, the editing is also bad, you don't have the best script, it might also perform really well, even with bad packaging, but it would perform even better if everything was on point, including the thumbnail. So basically, it will perform just like how a healthy YouTube thumbnail would, but with probably less overall views and CTR, it would still perform well. Now, this is why I say every step of the YouTube creation process is super important. You want to have a good video idea, a good packaging, good video editing, good scripting, because all of it works together. Every step is built on another. If you have a bad video idea and a great thumbnail, nothing matters. Your impressions drops, views drops, CTR drops. No fancy thumbnails, high retention editing, or high retention scripts will save a bad video idea. This results in improved performance in everything. Impressions, views, CTR, they all drop because the main core thing is the video idea. If that's bad, nothing else matters. And what kills your thumbnails is 7+ words on the screen, just too many words on the screen, too many elements, small unreadable elements. You can't fully understand it when it's small because the elements are small. And the bad design, it looks cheap. It looks like you just created it from Canva, in 3 seconds, like this thumbnail. So now let me show you what actually works from our clients. Our thumbnails consistently get 7% plus CTR, and most importantly, they bring in qualified leads. So this is my client, Robin. And what we did for Robin is we studied competitors, especially in adjacent niches. So we have here a Google Ads agency and a YouTube agency. Robin is the Google Ads agency, and we stole a working concept this YouTube agency was doing. So he was creating a screenshot of the document that he was going over as the thumbnail and then adding text and his webcam. So we added Robin's webcam at the bottom right, and we have the screenshot of the Notion diagram, and also blurred the steps on how to fix the Google Measure Center suspended problem. So people actually are curious to know what these steps are. So they build intrigue and then they click to watch the video. So we have clear and simple thumbnail concepts, just a screenshot from Notion doc. This really worked. Other people are doing this in the space. So we just copied this style and it works for Robin. Title is really short, action-based and simple. We included keywords people are searching for, like misrepresentation, as you can see here, and suspended, which helped us rank this video. We added a keyword in brackets, okay, and the title to boost engagement. People like numbers and brackets at the title. The result is 200% increase in views, ranking 1 of 10. This video was actually the first video that we posted that we started working on when we started working with Robin. It ranked 1 of 10 with 7.4% CTR. 4+ warm inbound leads reaching out for help. So all these people are qualified warm leads. Okay, so how can we give professional help? How much do you charge for your services? Fix this issue. I hired an expert, but I don't know if it's gonna work. How much does it cost for you to fix it? So all these are qualified warm inbound leads. And there is something most people don't understand. A fancy thumbnail isn't what gets clicks. Sometimes the simplest concept wins. These are my own thumbnails because I practice what I preach. So we have how to create high CTR thumbnails. This is the thumbnail for this video. How to come up with video ideas that book calls. I include around 3 main elements so people can understand it quickly. This also isn't like a strict rule, but this is what has worked for me. I include no logos my ICP is familiar with, just like Google. We have the we have the YouTube logo here, and we have the Google Calendar logos here. I include my face in all of my videos so people know I'm the YouTube guru. As I said before, my titles are all short and concise, around 50 to 60 characters long. This is my client Finley. So what we did for him is we included famous logos that his ICP uses to build animations. We have make.com, lovable, N8N. These are all logos that his ICP is familiar with. We used famous N8N thumbnail concepts that work in his niche. So everybody's niche, they do like the N8N automation type thumbnail. So we included this, and we also showed a small workflow of the AI lead magnet system in the thumbnail because this makes people curious about what this system is and how to build it so they click and watch. So we have the webhooks, and then it goes to Claude and PDF and email. It just creates curiosity because this is not like the actual system that looks inside the video. So we have the webhooks, the Claude, and then it goes to PDF Go, and then it goes to email. Now this builds curiosity because this is not like the whole system inside of the video. This is just like a concept which makes people like curious. How does this work? Obviously, this one we tested this one and this one. We ABC test thumbnails. So same thing here. These are just like some logos going around, and it just makes people wonder how this system actually looks in place. Now, don't try and innovate. As you can see here, these N8N thumbnail concepts, they already work. So just take what already works and implement it in your own unique style. These are also other winning examples that you can take inspiration from my Robin, client Tommy, and we have a client Jacob. So you can take inspiration from these thumbnails. Congrats! Now you know exactly how to create high CTR thumbnails as a business owner, from taking professional thumbnail photos, understanding what actually makes people click. But the reality is that thumbnails are only one piece of the puzzle, and there's more than just thumbnails. You still need to know how to choose video topics your ideal customers are actively searching for, how to structure videos so people actually watch until the end, and how to turn those viewers into book calls and clients to generate revenue. Because a great thumbnail gets the click, but the rest of your YouTube system is what generates revenue. If you want us to build and implement your entire YouTube acquisition system completely done for you, including the strategy, video ideas, scripting, editing, thumbnails, SEO, and even posting, so you can generate 10 to 30 calls per month for your business, click the first link in the description and book a free strategy call with me. We'll look at your channel, identify what's holding you back, and show you exactly how to turn YouTube into a predictable source of qualified leads and customers for your business. Click the first link in the description down below and book a free call now. But if you don't want to book a free call now, you can also watch this video next to learn how we come up with video ideas that attract qualified leads. So watch that next.